Hi, I'm Robert. Welcome back to another edition of the High Deseret Ranch Channel. Today I'm just had some questions about what we do to finish off a steer. And my grandpa calls, they've gone from prep school to now the finishing school, where they're not only learning their manners, but also getting the optimal feed that they can. Thought I'd show this to you. Oh, and also got this little warm cat, whatever you call him. One of the subscribers, she actually spent some time in this town, so I love that it comes down over the ears. So, but anyways, these 3 barrels of what I've been finishing Blackie off with. It's just corn, oats, and barley. Some people do molasses. Not really a big fan of that, but I just between some alfalfa, second crop of alfalfa, and then some barley. He gets about 28 pounds a day, and he's hungry. Come on, Blackie. Come on, boy. So on top of the some of that second cut of alfalfa, we give about 25 pounds of that corn, oats, and barley a day in the last at least 1 month. Sometimes I like to start at 2 months and then gradually work them into the corn, oats, and barley, all the way up to 25 pounds a day. So yeah, plus I thought I'd show you all this too. It's temporary, but you know what they say about temporary. Sorry, my glasses are fogging up on me. Is the most permanent thing on a ranch is a temporary fence. I'm gonna defy the odds. We basically got the hog run built, and then I've got slowed down with some of the weather, and I've just been busy with other things to have the loading ramp ready to go. So it'll just be easy loading for pigs, because pigs and cows, because that's the last thing I want to do is having to be lifting up hogs into trailers. You know, especially my hogs. The ranch hogs are pushing 300 pounds. So anyways, got just a little holding pen for Blackie, because he's too nice. He'll share with the other cows, and the other cows don't need oats and barley. So I've just built this little corral system for old Blackie. So let's see what we can do as far as getting Blackie over here. He should come. At least I think he should. We'll see. He knows. Really, it should be kind of an odd time of day, but Blackie, come on. Come on. Oh, he knows. Yep, he's coming. He's a good cow. All right. Let's get this gate open. I just realized something. That T-post is in the way. Maybe. Oh, I actually think it's wide enough. Oh, yes, it is. This is just a hodgepodge that I done. Come on, Blackie. There we go. Come on, boy. I just give it to him here in this barrel. There you go, boy. There you go, Blackie. Hey. And now he's separated from the rest of his friends. So definitely, if you're going to be finishing off steers, you don't need to feed the rest of your cows. So you definitely want to have a little separate spot for them. Just a little food for thought and a little quick Blackie update. We are now 10 days away from taking Blackie to be processed as well. So All right, so I just want to give you a shot of those beautiful mountains. The scenery always changes around here, so, and because of that, it is always beautiful. So I just want to give you a little update. I think the jury in the verdict is still out with this water. I'm doing it again, part of the scientific method process. I want to be able to see just how well the water is doing in this trough, because it's going to continue to get colder. Right now it's 30 degrees. In the car thermometer it says 30 degrees. It got to about 36 degrees out here. It peaked at 36. I had a little thermometer out here, and so 36 degrees, and I was actually out here earlier. 36 degrees it topped out at for a high, and it's, like I say, it's 30 degrees right now and dropping. As the sun goes down, it's going to get colder and colder. And I just wanted to show you a little update, and I'm going to show you the difference between not only the galvanized, but then there's the plastic pig troughs, and then also we're taking advantage of the Earth's heat, the geothermal. It's not a lot. We don't have any sort of fans. We're just using the rocks. If you're new to the channel watching this video for the first time, go back and check out the video I just posted about a groundbreaking discovery. But I just want to show you this. So there's a little bit of floating ice, but not a lot, and that was from earlier this morning. And I forgot to bring my infrared thermometer. It's been having some problems, probably because it's a little too cold. It doesn't like to work. But take a look at that versus in these pig troughs. The water is, I'm gonna have to take a shovel to it and break it up. You can see the water is, it's frozen. And I broke it up earlier today. And so even with the warmer temperatures, it's already iced over, glassed over. And I'll show you a couple more feed troughs. The water troughs completely frozen. That's getting there. So I'm doing it without the trough, or without the cap, because I had a black rubber trough, Rubbermaid trough, or I don't even know what brand it was. It's 45 gallons. It was icing back in October when things were chilly, but not like they are now here in mid-November. And so that was icing over without, whereas with this galvanized water trough, plus taking advantage of all the rocks underneath that we buried down 6 feet in the ground. Then I'm making a cap. You could also see it in the other video with the black paint, and then I've got a R6 value foam that I'm gonna put over the top. And I'm debating on when I put it on. I'm probably gonna do it in the nighttime. Then when we come in the morning for morning chores and feeding, take it off, leave it off all day, and then on the really cold days, maybe make like a hinge system. I don't know. I'll just have to see, because I'll be curious once I put on the cap just how much better that's going to help retain the heat, because for how cold our temperatures have been, and when I have my final video as far as the verdict being in, which is probably going to be sometime towards the end of December, New Year, when we've had some really cold temperatures, and I'll be able to kind of compare, because the temperatures have been very cold right now for November. So it'll be really good to see without the cap and without the cap, the insulated cap on it, versus with the insulated cap on it, because we've had temperatures either below freezing or right above freezing. Today's been our warmest day in a week, and like I say, we topped out, 36 degrees out here. And so it's actually working really well for this science experiment, because of such cold temperatures we're having right now. They're going to remain cold. The 2-week forecast, approaching Thanksgiving, we're supposed to be in the low 40s if we're lucky, and that can change if a storm comes in. So but the overnight lows are going to be down in the teens and 20s, so we're still going to get a good way of figuring things and seeing if that will work. But I just want to give you an update, guys. I had a couple people ask me. They're really anxious. I'm anxious as well, because for a lot of folks, that's the biggest challenge to ranch or farm in the wintertime is water, and keeping your water unfrozen. And so if this can be a great way, I don't think we're going to have to do this again next year, but again, it's all about trial and error, figuring out what's best, because we've got several other pieces of property, of ranch property, that have access to natural water year round. But because of economics, the way it worked out this year, everything is compact. I've got the hogs right here, and then we've got the cows out to pasture around this haystack. So you can probably see them out there. But so yeah, but mainly that's the whole reason why I do this channel, not for clickbait or anything like that, but to help not only myself grow, but to help others as well. So if you've liked this video, if you've liked what you've seen so far, please like, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope that you'll check out some of my other videos. Try to make some organized playlists, but I hope that I was your ticket to help escape the ordinary, even if it is a very cold ordinary. But one like you're watching this in the comfort of your home on a nice lazy boy or recliner or something of that nature. But again, she's hungry. She needs her food. That's our salad. Well, also, speaking of things why you want to subscribe, because we're going to be taking her to a boar that's going to be bred. This guy, this boar, he's getting bigger by the day. And these guys right here, we're taking them to get slaughtered. So, sorry, next week we're taking them. So, a lot of great things happening here on the High Deseret Ranch. So I hope you subscribe and stay tuned. And again, you can find out just what it's like to live the high life here in the high desert of the Intermountain West, only on the High Deseret Ranch Channel.